I live in Hicksville most of my life. I have a car, 2 kids, and a wife. I'll probably be here for the rest of my life. I'm living on the island. When summer comes and winter falls, the island ladies go to shopping malls. Take daddy's credit card and charge it all. They're living on an island. Oh, we're living on Long Island. Oh, you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm just basking in the sun.
Hey, Anthony, give me a vodka. Is that your Camaro? It's gorgeous.
You know, I went to high school with Billy Joel.
I go to Hamptons on Friday night. I party hard till sunshine bright. Then I'm sitting in traffic on Sunday night. I'm living on an island. Yeah, living on Long Island. Ah, you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm not hurting anyone. Ah, let's live.
Hey there, Islanders. If you're going out to the beach, you better get an early start. Traffic is miserable.
Well, I'm coming of age, you know, there's kids trying to get down in Levittown, dancing in the dark
And he called him
We're
a
back.
hack.
Hey, hello.
Hey, yeah, whoa, hey. Welcome to the Gagootz Show.
Hello out there,
Hello.
everybody.
I'm Benny Rizzuti, and what's your name again?
I'm the other Rizzuti.
The other one?
I'm the Nancy Rizzuti.
The
Yay.
Nancy Rizzuti.
Hello to
Yeah.
all my fans out there in Europe and every place else
yeah.
in the United States. I have
In
a
Uruguay?
big following. In
You have
Uruguay. No, I don't have it. I don't know.
You have no
Maybe
friends
I do.
in Uruguay?
I have my
slipping.
friends in London, England, but they're not watching it now because it's different time.
Right. We actually have someone from Australia too. One of her group is the Drunken Housewives of Australia.
Oh.
I forget her
Yeah,
name. She's
yeah. Yeah, we
I
have
forget it.
them. We have quite a few people from all over the world that watch us. I don't know why, but I
Well,
guess
we're
you don't
such a-
have television there. That's what the thing
We're
is.
such
you know?
exciting people.
So excited. Oh
we
my
are. What did we do
God.
this week?
Absolutely fucking nothing.
I was on vacation for 2 weeks, and
Where did he take me?
I offered to take you places. No, don't give me the finger. I offered, and then you were like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do that tomorrow." And then,
But then it rained.
but then you'd get up late, and then you'd say, "Oh, let's not. Can we do that tomorrow?"
It was a good movie.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
a good movie on.
And you were always, and then at the weekends, and then Nancy says to me, "So what did we do for your vacation? Nothing." I said, "Nancy, I offered you something every day."
It's true. He does.
Yes.
He does offer me, but I have to be in the mood to do something.
We went to a Ducks game. That
We did. We went to a Ducks game. I love the Ducks games because of the fireworks and everything.
It's like taking a 5-year-old.
But you know, he always gets tickets in the shade, and this time he got tickets in the sun. So I said, I don't do sun. That's I don't.
Let me tell you something. For those of you who are not married, okay, when you get married, you're always wrong, and you always do the wrong thing. And this is, you could be a woman, you could be a man, you can be
Doesn't
a
matter.
monkey. It doesn't matter.
It
You're
doesn't
always
matter.
You're always doing the wrong thing.
That's true.
I thought I knew so much, and then when I got married, I learned that I was a total idiot.
Yeah.
I did.
That's what happens.
I mean, look, I can't even tuck my shirt in without my wife helping me.
That's
how bad I
tell you,
am.
leave it out. You look skinnier. Anyway, we did go. We went to the Ducks game.
Anyway, wait. We have a great show.
We
have
do.
a great guest.
We do. We have a fantastic guest who is an actor and a comedian and adorable. I call him Cutie Patootie. I'm old enough to be his grandmother, but who gives a shit?
And what's his name?
Oh, Travis Grant.
Wow.
I know. I've been a fan of this guy since the first time I met him.
And I know him for about 10 years. I was talking to him earlier.
Yeah. Very good. So I know all you girls are tuning in out there, all you young ladies. So make sure you go. It's Travis Grant, his Facebook, page. I'm sure he'll tell you what he's on and what he's not on. But I know I kept on getting these things because I did all this advertising when he did modeling pictures, and the girls were like saying all these things and like, is he married? How old is he? I'm like, honey, you got money? He'll date you.
Anyway,
don't worry about that.
And also, I want to change. We've had our Gagootz cups. Now, Bobby made us these really cool Gagootz show hats.
Yes, he made.
She's not gonna wear hers because it'll mess up her hair.
Mess up my hair.
But
Oh,
I'm wearing mine. It's just my head sweats. I feel that I sweat a lot more now that I'm older. I do.
Yeah.
Without
should be a
doing
woman.
anything. I used to sweat and I had a reason
Wait a
that I
minute.
sweat. Now I just sweat
So
by.
to put it on when you're looking at yourself. All right, whatever. I know. Okay. All right, whatever. So anyway, no, well, you're lucky enough to go through menopause like I'm going through for the rest of
You've
my
been
life.
going through menopause since the day after you had the baby.
So I had my son at 41 years old, which is not normal for most women. And
It's pretty normal.
no, women don't have babies at 41. They have them
Yes.
before that.
There's women that have.
Like 37 is generally the cutoff.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, trust me, you're wrong. So
I told you. What did I tell you? I'm not
yeah,
right.
I mean, for instance, your niece is going to have another baby.
Right. My goddaughter
Your
is going to
goddaughter.
have another baby. At
And it's
30.
a boy, you know. So yeah, well, I mean, no.
And they didn't even have a reveal party. I mean, I feel like
They only do that with the first baby.
No.
Yes. Well,
You
didn't
could
have
do
a-
it with.
Didn't have a reveal party. She doesn't want any of that stuff.
I know. I'm just kidding
she's,
about
she's
the
not.
reveal.
She's not bougie. She's
Some
not-
people
not
like
bougie.
the reveal party. I like the mystery. I like knowing,
We didn't know. We had no idea.
We
It
didn't.
was
We
gonna
didn't
be a
want to know.
monkey, a gorilla was
and let
gonna
me tell
come
you
out.
something.
I had no idea.
Even back then, our son is 31 years old now. 31 years ago, they wanted to tell you what it was, and we were telling them, no, we don't want to know. We don't
Yeah.
want to know. Up until in the delivery room, when just as Ryan was being delivered, the one doctor in there says, "So what do you want, a boy or a girl? You want a boy, right? All men want a boy." I said, "No, just a healthy baby. That's all I want."
Which is all
and
we
then,
wanted.
But he knew, and he was just throwing the hint at me that I know it's a boy. You're
I
having
was
a boy.
passed out about that time.
Yeah, you were
It
passed.
was 40 hours in labor.
And you had like 40 hours in labor and 3 epidurals and some cocaine, I think.
No, I had no cocaine when I was
And
seven.
an eight ball of cocaine.
She
And
goes-
the hospital I was in didn't even have a bar nearby. I couldn't even go and get drunk. 30 hours.
It's a funny story though,
Right.
because when I'm in labor and stuff and the nurse says to me, "Are you sure you want to do the epidural? Because you have to sit very, very still." And I cursed like a son of a gun. And I said to her, "Oh, I can handle anything. Just stick that needle." I didn't know where the needle went. I didn't know that goes into your spine. I thought I had my arm out. Go ahead, do it. And then after maybe 2 hours, I'm like, "I want another one." It's not working very well.
You got the epidural. I stepped out of the room. I come back in. I think I went looking for someplace to get a drink. I come back in, and you're like, "Hi."
Oh
honey."
yeah, when you get that. So I say,
Hi.
listen, a woman doesn't have to be in pain when she has a child.
I wish I would give you an
don't.
epidural now. I'm going to talk to a doctor if he could drug you like
I'm on so many drugs as if they see that's that's what it is. You get older, and then
It's not fun taking
it's
drugs
not fun
anymore.
taking drugs anymore. Now I'm on all these drugs. It stinks. It's medication.
Yeah, and my eyes are going. They used to say, "Oh, if you smoke, it's good to prevent glaucoma." And all.
Glaucoma.
No, that's not true.
What did the
Is that
doctor
true?
say? Because you just had your eyes.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
glad
he said.
that.
No. That's what he
All right,
said.
that's what my doctor said. He said one eye is 20. I have 20/20 vision in one eye, and the other eye I have like 40/40.
40/40.
Yeah, one eye, the right eye is a little weak. I'm thinking of getting an eye patch and wearing that sometimes, so that put it over the weak eye, because there was a famous director, John Ford, the greatest film director of all time. He used to wear an eye patch, and it was because one of his eyes got weak. So I'm thinking of wearing
Did
an
the
eye patch.
doctor say that was a good idea?
John Ford did it. The greatest film director. That doctor is nobody compared to... What film did that eye doctor direct?
I don't
What?
know.
Yeah.
I don't
Did he
even-
ever win an Academy? John Ford won 5 Academy Awards.
And he
If
had
that
an
eye
eye
doctor,
patch?
and he put an eye patch. If that eye doctor won a couple of Academy Awards, I would listen to him. But because he didn't win any Academy Awards, I'm not listening to that doctor. He's a quack. All right, that's all I
Now,
have to
you
say.
know what? We have a
Listen.
great guest.
We have a great guest.
I don't have to listen to this shit all day long.
We have a great guest. She brought this shit up.
So we want to go to a commercial. And
No, a video.
we're going to a video.
Because we're going to, we're doing the video contest. People have been asking me, well, what kind of videos to enter the Gagootz Show video contest? Here's one right here. Alfredo Gagootz on a date with a really hot woman.
And there's a $100.
We'll talk about that later.
All right.
The
And
contest is
there's
$100.
cash money at the end.
Yeah, cash money.
Cash money.
And other prizes.
And other prizes.
And a guest spot on the show.
Yeah, you can be me.
Yeah, you can be Nancy.
You can wear any of my dresses you want.
So, hey, baby, you have a good time tonight?
Sure.
Oh, you're so nice. You're the nicest person I ever take out on a date.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Renee May, I take you here to the cemetery to meet my mom. Because I only go out with a girl if I get the approval from my mama. I think a mama should approve of you.
What do you mean when I'm meeting your mother? We're at a graveyard. Oh, she's dead.
Because I don't see no lightning come down. Mama, you like it as a nicer girl, Mama. The next time we go out, I give you a nicer, bigger, fat sausage.
Sausage? You look more like the breakfast sausage.
And for dessert, I give you a cream-filled cannoli.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It'll be better.
And we're back.
Yo.
And that was Alfredo Gagootz's date with, I forget the...
Sherry.
Yeah, but it wasn't Sherry. It was a character. I don't remember.
It looked like it wasn't going well, though. It looked like he was...
He thought he was getting lucky.
Yeah.
And it says it at the end. He says, I think I'm going to get lucky. And it says he's not getting lucky.
I mean, he wore a fucking chef hat to a first date.
Yeah. He's Alfredo Gagootz.
Gagootz.
Anyway.
That's his thing. Anyway, everybody,
Travis.
this is Travis Great. You always wanted to know who is he? Well, here he is.
Here I am.
Here he is.
Travis Grant. Now,
Adorable.
you were in a couple of movies, right?
Yeah. I just finished a bunch, actually. I just finished a whole bunch. Finished like 4 or 5.
Wow, really?
Yeah, 4 or 5. 2 were shorts, 3 were full-length features, and I was the lead in like 2 of them. I was the lead in the 2 shorts. No, whatever. 2 shorts, 3 features.
3 features,
And
great.
it was a lot of work.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah, because you realize I start out with comedy, and then comedy is like, okay, you're booked on a show, you go, you do the show, you prepare for the show. Like it's all up to you. Like you just leave your house and then go do it. And then like acting is it's actually like a project. There's so many different moving parts. And then the preparation's different. It's
waiting. You have to wait, right, to get a scene.
You're on.
And memory. You have to memorize.
Yeah,
everything.
that took a little while. I remember I was doing classes with Chris Cardona, and he would always just give me such shit for not remembering the lines. And then, but yeah, I came around eventually. It's not a problem anymore.
It's
But
Did you go to school for acting?
I didn't. I wanted to be an actor from the start, and I didn't know how to get into it because it's like a labyrinth of an industry. But so I was like, I'm just gonna do comedy because I like comedy. I wanted to be a comedian also, and then hopefully it just comes to me. And then I took headshots one day for comedy, and then someone was like, hey, I think you'd be perfect for this thing. And then come in, and it wasn't an audition process. It was like, hey, just do a few scenes for us, and then if the scenes go well, like you got the part. And I had to like jump into like this like slushy frozen lake, and like pretty much get choked out and killed. And I had to do that scene again and again and again. I was freezing, and I was like, this is your only thing right now, so you need to do this. And,
oh my God!
And I did it, and I got the part, and things have just been.
Is the movie completed yet, or it's still in post?
That movie, who knows? That movie, who knows? But these ones are all completed, and they're in the editing process now. I have one. It's with George Massimillo. He was the director. Lovely guy to work with. That whole crew was great to work with, and so it's called It's Love, Bro. Where I'm not the I'm not the lead. I'm the feature. And
Okay.
and yeah, I play a guy Marty, and he's like the charismatic, like bro, I don't know, ladies' man friend.
Okay.
And it was fun. It was fun. It really didn't take much acting to do that. I was just be an exaggerated version of yourself.
Oh.
But there
Oh, and-
there were lines that you had to memorize.
Yeah. I was like, just be like just like. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm a ladies' man, but like just be like an exaggerated, ridiculous version of yourself, and that's all it was, you know.
And they liked it.
Yeah, and they liked it, and I think it came out really well. The premiere hit so hard. It was great.
You got to send us a trailer.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll show the trailer.
Yeah, I should have did that.
I asked you if you had
unprepared.
any clips. You told me no, bro.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't even
was
thinking.
thinking
No,
what you
bro.
said. No, bro.
No, but I was in a
did say
movie.
that, I did say that.
I was
I was in a movie, but I have no clips,
I have
bro.
no-
Yeah, I got nothing. There's nothing. In
I actually advertised, I think, that particular movie when
Yeah.
I was doing the advertising with you.
Okay.
You could even
Thank you,
enter.
thank
You
you.
can enter that in our Gagootz show video contest.
Oh, yeah.
The trailer.
Yeah.
The trailer, yeah. You could enter that. And the contest, just so a few details of our Gagootz Show video contest, the final day it will be in September.
All
And
right.
then come October, we're going to announce the winner. And it's 2-minute videos.
Okay.
And the winner, they have to be MP4 and good quality. You'll be judged on the quality, on the content.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be comedy. They don't have to be funny.
So
they
that
just
should be good.
they have to be
Yeah.
entertaining. Yeah, and good. Yeah.
Should be good. $100 cash, baby.
$100,
Yeah.
and
And
I'll
to
read
a-
you what the prizes are. if
To
you'd
a
like.
poor man, $100
Is 1,000.
is 1,000. You'd be surprised and embarrassed how much I could stretch $100.
Oh no, honey, I've been there. I truly, I can stretch $100. It's amazing.
Okay. I'll read you this. All right. The criteria for the video contest is all submitted videos must be MP4 and must not exceed 2 minutes.
Okay.
They don't have to necessarily be funny, but they should be interesting and entertaining. Absolutely no politics.
Okay.
And already one of the entries I got was political. I'm like, it says no politics,
Arnie,
number one.
what's the matter with you?
What? No, what? Arnie, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know who
Arnie.
it was.
Arnie.
Okay,
Arnie,
Arnie
what's the
Price.
matter?
Yeah.
Arnie Price?
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of that man.
Oh,
I mean, no, he
he's
does
the
great.
grandfather, I think. He's
Okay.
gotta-
Yeah,
he's
no,
gotta
today.
Today he
Congrats.
had to-
Send me the
had to be-
picture.
Oh,
Yeah, he probably
you
wanted me
didn't
to
send me one, Arnie. What the hell?
Yeah, if he sent it to you, it would have been all like, maybe he didn't want it all over in Australia and Italy and France and whatever, wherever
That's
else
true.
you're a fan
Arnie likes staying low key.
of. Not really.
Or not at all.
no, not at all.
He's adorable.
Videos will be judged on creativity, originality, and picture quality. Now, the winner gets $100 and a guest co-host spot on the Gagootz Show right here.
Okay.
Guest, and whatever DVDs, discount books, including cool stuff I bought for myself at Big Lots and Five Below, but never took out of the packages. And possibly
It's
a
like
couple.
Christmas all over again.
You can spend the night with Nancy. You know.
And you'll possibly get a couple of re-gifted Christmas presents.
There you go.
It's a possibility.
There it
There
is.
you go.
Okay.
There you go. It's
So that's okay. It's a
fantastic.
legitimate contest.
You could be
And we'll
Benny.
be sure.
You could be Benny if you play your cards right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play
Oh
Benny.
boy, isn't that something to look forward to? I look in the mirror. I have a headshot of somebody else.
Yeah.
I put a headshot this week. It's Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I just have Brad Pitt's headshot on my mirror, on my full length mirror. So I look and I'm like, Brad, boy, you really went to hell with yourself.
Yeah.
You really look terrible.
You could have Benny's 1992 Saturn if you want.
You're close. You're so close.
I don't have a Saturn. I never
I'm
owned a
kidding.
Saturn.
Never owned a Saturn?
Never owned a Saturn.
I
Lana.
almost owned the Saturn, and then I was
No, I had an Oldsmobile.
I was like, no, I can't do a Saturn. I just can't do.
And they went out of business, right?
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't make
They
Saturns.
don't make Saturns
Would you
anymore.
would you rather have a Saturn or a Izuki? You ever see those cars?
What the hell is a Suzuki?
It's like a little chode box. Like it's like a failed attempt. It's like if a 4-year-old put together a Jeep.
So it's square?
It's square. A lot of them are square.
No, I drive
Yeah.
a big ass truck.
Okay.
Because I was a school bus driver. I can't drive little things.
Were you really?
Yeah, 23 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, like what ages were you a school bus driver?
From kindergarten until senior, but then I decided I couldn't take the little kids anymore.
Okay.
Because I was going to hang myself.
Oh.
And then, so then I just did because once you get more seniority, so I just did all the private schools, St. John the Baptist,
Okay.
and St. Anthony's in Huntington.
We would throw things out of the school bus, like out of the windows. But did anybody ever do that to you?
They might have, but I didn't see them. So I mean,
That's why you can't open the windows anymore,
So-
because of kids like you.
So-
Yeah.
many years ago, there was a horrible accident and at actually Bayshore Middle School on a large bus, and the windows went halfway down. Okay, and the kid had his head out the window kissing his girlfriend, and the bus driver took off. This is the big bus, and the kid died. So the next
That was
day,
a long time
ago.
yeah.
So the next day, they put pins, and the windows only open this much now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, across the board, like across the whole
Wasn't
United
that
States.
was I think the high school, not the.
I think it was the high school. Yeah, it was the high school.
But still, it.
So, but now all the buses are air conditioned.
Oh, that was not in my day.
No.
Those buses were hot.
No.
Like
And
steam.
I would only take an air conditioned bus.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, I didn't. Well, I only had to work one summer,
Okay.
and then I didn't work summers anymore. But my kids were.
You know, we're doing it again.
Yeah,
The
I know, we're
guest
going
is
to-
interviewing the host.
It happens.
He's interviewing
I had
you.
a fascinating life. I mean, what can I tell you? I own my own beauty salon in Roslyn.
Come on,
for
stop!
17
Will you
years.
stop? This is about Travis. It's not about you.
All right. So, what was the name of the movie that the one you were talking about a minute ago?
It's Love Bro.
Love, bro.
It's
love, bro.
Yeah, and it's cool because I deliver the line "It's Love Bro" in the movie.
It's love, bro.
It's Love Bro. Yeah. It's like it's a rom-com. It's a fun movie.
And
Is it-
how long of a movie is it?
Hour and a half.
Really? Wow.
Is it on streaming or anything?
So I just contacted him recently about that, and he said that he's working on it. Yeah, he's working on it right now.
And you're gonna hopefully see a little money out of it.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, let's hope. But I just got done with one. There was an actual romance, not a rom-com. Waitlist. It was by Deborah Markowitz. So I've been working with Deborah Markowitz a lot, and she puts together just like such good movies, and like real solid, deep parts, like in-depth parts that I'm trying to play, and it's just really been helping me just grow as an actor. And I can't thank her enough. I mean, she's just been a light in a dark place for me, and
That's great.
and she's just, so it was that one, the romance. It was me and a woman I fall in love with my friend's mom, and so I always had a thing for her, and then I get older, and then we have a love affair, and then she's like, we can't, I don't want to ruin it.
Well, I want to see this movie.
Yeah. There's we get into it. There's love scenes in it. For
Really?
sure.
Oh, great.
For
Wow.
sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely.
When this comes out, Travis will be back. Okay, and we will show that love scene.
Yeah.
Will we? If he lets us. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's nude.
Yeah, we're under covers, but like you could tell.
All right. Yeah. Here we
stuff
go.
Stuff is happening. Then after that, I did a
Now that's acting.
yeah. And then after that, I did a short for her called Brimstone, where I was a recovering drug addict, and he's trying to have a family, and he can't have a family because he hasn't like dealt with the problems that him and his dad had, so he has to go back to his house that he grew up in and reconcile like the demons with his dad, so he can
Move
forward and raise a family. That was a real serious part, and it took a lot to like kind of like get in that mind frame, because it was super dark, and I'm not like a dark guy, and it took a lot. And then I flew to Virginia to do a war movie, which was an experience,
Wow.
and that's called Untold Valor. So that's gonna be like a mini series, and then
Oh yeah. Is that gonna stream on it?
yeah. These are all. I'm like, again, we just finished all these things, so they're in the editing process. Right
Okay.
now. It's called post-production.
Don't worry, guys. As they come, he'll be on a lot.
Yeah, I'll be around. Things just kind of hit up, and then as far as comedy goes, I'm putting together a half-hour special. Well, I have it together, but I'm preparing for
Cool.
a half-hour comedy special in Hop Hog. It's at the Gotham.
Okay.
It's going to be on November 10th. So once we get the flyers and all that stuff, but
That's a club in Hopog?
it's just it's not a club, but it's like they have a big showroom. So it's like an 80-person room, I think, 90-person room. So it's pretty intimate.
Is that
Yeah,
in
we'll
the,
have to talk later.
what is it called? The industrial park over there?
I'm pretty. So I was supposed to go check the room out, but I was in Virginia. I had to take the bus to fucking Virginia. And,
Ooh.
yeah, 4:30 in the morning bus to Virginia. So to shoot that movie. So
Wow.
so I still got to go and check it out. But yeah, it's like intimate room, 80, 90 people.
Yeah, that's
I'm
nice.
I'm going to be doing a half hour. Steve Perillo is going to be doing an hour. So it's going to be 2 specials in one night. And
Okay.
it's going to be a fun night. So I'm just
And you're recording
Hi,
that.
Steve.
yeah, we're recording. We got the production behind it. It's gonna be a 4-angle cut, like when you see something on Netflix. They
Yeah.
have, like all different angles. So we have 4 angles, which is gonna be fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Well,
Yeah.
let me know because I'll promote the hell out of it.
Yeah, 100%. I'll let you know once all these.
Steve knows I'll promote the hell out of it.
Yeah, everyone's asking like, what about this? What about that? I'm like, I just finished all these things, so like, it's like we're still in like the infancy stages of these things. So it's like there's so much of it that's like out of your hands. I could just do the most that I can do to put out the best product that I can put out, and then it's kind of it. It's
Gotta
kind of
wait.
yeah, you gotta wait. That's a lot of this.
Gotta
A
wait.
lot of this. A lot
I
of
know
this.
Teddy Smith did a movie. He was here twice, 3 times,
Well, he
talking
was
about
here
it.
twice, yeah.
Yeah, and still we're still waiting on that.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I
and
have
that's
a
a
movie
major
too.
motion picture too.
I'm in
Yeah.
a movie too, and we're going to
He's
show
in a
that.
movie, too.
We're going to
Yeah.
show that trailer at the end. But
Okay.
I have a very small, small part. I'm like a cameo at the end. If you and I'm in the trailer. If
Okay.
you blink, you'll miss me.
Okay. Well, who do you
And,
play?
All right, it's called Scarred Angels. It's
Okay.
about these 2 guys who steal these diamonds from somebody. You'll see that in the trailer. I'm the guy that the fence. I'm the guy that buys the diamonds. I'm not
Okay.
a jewelry store. I'm in an auto body shop,
Yeah.
and I buy the diamonds from them to roll them over and make money
Okay.
from the diamonds.
So
So that's
you play the diamond.
The
I play-
Jewish, he plays a Jewish
yeah.
jeweler.
I'm
Okay.
Sicilian, and they
Yeah.
and the director was looking for a Jewish guy to play the diamond guy, and my friend Greg said, "What do you think of this guy, Benny Rizzuti?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's perfect." So it was like, "Benny, buy a yarmulke and come down to the set," and
Yeah.
that's
Do you
what
know
I
Greg?
Greg.
did. Criticos.
Criticos?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
It's his
he
movie.
does a lot of he's working
Greg,
on
big talent here.
Greg.
yeah,
Talent.
yeah. Greg
Talent.
offers people opportunities. That's what he makes sure you know that. That he offers him.
I haven't seen Greg in a while. I haven't seen Greg since definitely since I first started comedy. I haven't
He's
seen
doing. He's got a series
Yeah.
called The Connie Show,
Okay.
which is about a guy that owns a pizza place.
Okay.
Because if you ever saw, he did it was called The Slice, I think. It was called The Slice. He did this video like a few years ago.
Yeah.
And then he expanded on that. And
Nice.
turned it into, it's a series.
Nice.
A lot of people, Tony Walker's in that, and a lot of people, Teresa Canastracci, I think. I don't know her name.
Canastracci.
Tea Time.
Oh,
What?
So he knows.
Yeah, Canastracci.
Canastracci.
She was in It's Love, Bro. She,
Oh, okay,
Oh.
She
cool.
was my roommate's mom.
And she has a show here.
She does.
Yeah.
I did it. Tea time.
You did Tea
Yeah,
Time
I
with
did it.
Teresa, yeah.
I think I was sitting right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So Teresa is the one that you had the love thing with?
No.
No,
Oh.
she's
That's
in
another
It's
movie.
Love, Bro.
Yeah. That the
Oh,
first
alright.
movie we were talking about.
Okay.
Beck Fordyce is the actress. Phenomenal actress. She's from Australia.
Oh,
She's-
yeah?
Yeah, she's so good. It's funny. I was in a relationship at the time, and I was like, I gotta go to work today. And she's like, "What, are you just gonna hook up with Beck all day?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's work. That's what work is."
And that's how you
That's what
broke
you
up?
do.
Yeah, no, I broke up because she hated. I broke up because she hated my podcast, And she was like, I have a podcast we do every Monday at Governor's.
Why do you tell us this stuff?
I'm so bad at
You're
promoting.
terrible. I'm like,
I'm
do you have
so
anything
bad.
to promote? No, I got nothing, bro.
I'm bad at promoting because it's like I always feel like just like
You need me. You need me as your free agent.
I feel
a free agent. What are you, a baseball player now?
Hey, I'm a baseball player.
I feel like it's annoying. Like, hey, go look at my stuff. Hey,
Yeah,
go-
but that's
that's
what
what you
that's
hear
what
for.
we're all about
That's what it is.
here.
Yeah.
So he's got a podcast at Governor's.
What's it called?
Treading water. So it's me.
Oh, I know Treading Water.
That's me.
And it's just you on
Me-
the podcast?
Me and Hugh Murray.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Hugh Murray. So
Okay.
and we just it's a wild podcast. Like we just talk about not. We put full disclaimers. Like, listen, we're joking around. We say some outlandish shit.
Well, I
on
know
this
you,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so the ex girlfriend, she's like, I don't care that you kissed Beck at work. I care about this stupid ass podcast.
But that's fun.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not moving on this. I enjoy doing it.
So it was like the podcast or me type of thing?
Pretty much. He was like, change like how you do your podcast. Like, stop saying all this ridiculous shit. And I was like, no.
Oh, we would have been divorced years ago if that was
Yeah,
the case.
no,
Forget
yeah.
about it.
But that's
We have a very good relationship where, Nancy, I'm going to this concert. I know you don't want to go. I'm not even buying you a ticket. And
Yeah.
she'd be like, who's the concert? The Straubs. Oh, okay, great. I'm not going.
yeah.
Or-
I don't even know who the hell they were.
Listen to this one. I went. Bolton Center is right near our house, so
Yeah.
they have some good shows. They had a group called. The name caught me first. The Slambovian Circus of Dreams. I was like,
Wow.
ooh, if they sound good, I gotta go see. So I'm like,
I was
Nancy,
in Vegas.
I'm going to see the Slambovian Circus of Dreams. You weren't in Vegas. You were at your friend Kathy's house.
Oh, I was at my friend Kathy's house.
She was like, and I went by myself, but I saw John Glenn and his wife Joni were there. So
Oh, how is he doing?
he's doing very
Good.
good. He's doing great, and we try to get them on the show. We want them to come.
They got a heck of a schedule.
They're busy,
John's
but-
going to be on in the wintertime. He's
Yeah.
got a heck of a schedule.
So I
Right.
went to see the Slambovian circuit, Santana. I went with my son because Nancy would be good for four
I
or
saw Santana when I was young,
Yeah.
five songs, and then she's
sleeping.
sleeping.
Like
when did you see Santana?
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell him 1969.
1969.
Wow, that's the time to see Santana.
Yeah, tell him.
That
Tell him.
was. What, tell him what? I'm interviewing him.
I hooked up with Santana.
No.
Almost, but
Yeah, almost. At Woodstock. Nancy went to Woodstock.
Okay.
I didn't go to Woodstock.
Oh man.
Nancy
you
was dancing half naked in the mud in Woodstock.
Oh man.
Yeah,
But I
it
went
was
to a
great.
concert.
Yes.
I went to my first concert the following year at Shea Stadium, and got to see Janis Joplin.
Okay.
And that was one of her last New York appearances. I'm very happy for that.
Yeah. That's a huge one.
Yeah.
You want to know my
What?
first concert I ever went to?
Go ahead.
Prince.
Oh yeah.
I never saw Prince live.
I saw.
Wow.
My mom is a tremendous Prince fan, and
I love him.
I was.
Well loved.
I had to be under 10.
Oh yeah.
I
Aw.
was probably like 8 or 9, and she was like, she couldn't get a babysitter, and she was like,
Take the
well,
kid.
you're fucking going because we're not missing Prince. So
Yeah, I would take it too.
And I was such a little shit about it. I was like, oh, this fucking gay ass concert. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this stupid ass concert. And then I went there and I was just being a bad sport about it. But I remember Purple Rain came on and he did all these cool purple lights, and that kind of got me on board. And then yeah, like Little Red Corvette, they lowered him from the ceiling of the Nassau Coliseum into Little
Oh,
Red
and that's
Corvette.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Nassau Coliseum, and yeah, it was like I couldn't appreciate it then, but I remember it. So I like looking back now as an adult. I'm like, I'm happy you did that.
Oh yeah, that's a great memory to have. You
Prince
good,
was
man.
one. Prince was considered one of the greatest performers.
Ever.
People loved, producers loved working with him. He was considered one of the greatest songwriters, and he wrote. He was like a very extremely successful
I was gonna say,
writer and pretty, very talented.
He
Great.
I was gonna say he was one of the best songwriters.
Big talent, yeah.
And he can also play every instrument. Yeah, I
Yes.
heard that, which
Yes.
is like that's you're just
Everything.
you're just breaking at the seams with talent, which is insane.
And he wrote the soundtrack for the first Batman movie. So yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
The one with Nicholson?
Yep.
Yep.
Really?
There's a few songs in it where they go when they go into the museum and they start destroying the paintings.
Really?
That's a Prince song.
I had no
Yeah,
idea that.
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, Prince wrote a bunch of songs for that
Yeah.
for that
Wow.
movie for Batman. Yeah.
Good for Prince.
Come out and hang with us for a while. Let me tell you, you'll learn a lot.
Yeah, we're very informative. We've been told.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we've been around.
Yeah,
Well,
you-
speaking
yeah,
about
we're
being
old.
speaking about being informative, we have someone else who's going to be informative. We have Alfredo Gagootz with 5 things to remember, never to forget, or never to forget to remember.
Okay.
All right, let's see what
Let's
he's
see.
got to say.
Ciao, my friends. It's me, Alfredo Gagootz. You know I love you. Today I give you 5 things to remember, never to forget. Isn't one a thing? You can't pick your family unless they're in a lineup. Is another thing. If a Lady Gaga married one of the Goo Goo dolls, her name would be Lady Gaga Goo Goo. And here's another thing. If you eat a frozen pizza, you get an STD. That's a Sicilian torturous death. I don't kid you not. They never find your body. Here's another thing. If the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a concussion. Here's another thing. If the shoe is under the other foot, maybe you wear it backwards. Still not. Okay, that's all of the thing I got. And it's a 5 thing to remember, never to forget. Or maybe you'll not forget it to remember. To never forget. I'm Alfredo Gagootz. I love you.
Well, he gets a job.
And,
And we're back with a surprise
Surprise.
guest.
Surprise!
guess.
I materialized out of nowhere. This is a really weird angle. Like it's making my boobs look
All right, do you want to sit over
unnaturally
here?
large.
You want to sit
I
next?
don't know.
wanna
Yeah,
sit
let me
next
switch
to
with
the
you.
other
Let's see if that's
person?
better.
Sit next to
Let
the
me
other
see.
person with big
Unnaturally
boobs.
large. You think it was?
Let's look at
Let's see.
Carla's boobs now.
Oh, you know what? They're smaller from this side. Yes. This
Okay.
is better. This is better.
Yeah, you can have that cup.
I don't know.
Yours are higher.
Here's your water. Here's your phone.
Oh, thank you.
Here you
You're
go.
welcome.
So, everybody, this is Carla Okerson, just in case you don't know.
Surprise!
And she's
Stand-up
in the show.
comedian.
She's in the show right after this one.
Surprise! I
Yes.
am not Tim Saliani. In case you were wondering.
Yes, this
Yes.
is not Tim Saliani.
People were like,
Who
Tim
is-
Saliani's changed since he left comedy.
Yes,
woman
he
now.
has. You see, it happens. Now, he felt really bad. You know, he had to go do a work thing, and he was, like, really apologetic.
It's summertime. It's tough to get guests to do shows, you know?
Yeah, it's tough.
But,
Well,
we get guests. We've got great guests right here, everybody.
You couldn't ask for more than this.
Really?
No.
You couldn't ask for more than
I
this.
could. I don't ask.
So
for
what did I miss? I was late. What did we learn?
Well, we learned that he's in a couple of
I
movies
knew
right
that.
now.
I did know that.
She
Okay.
didn't know that. She didn't.
And yeah, well,
And he had a love.
the rest of us
He
need
had a
to
love
know
scene.
I know
He-
he's a
had a
a
love-
BJJ superstar. I know that.
At a certain time in my life.
At a certain, not anymore.
Not
Are you not
anymore.
training anymore?
My hips went like so. I have something going on in my hips where it's like I have shallow hip sockets, so there's just bone on bone here.
So you don't have
Oh,
good childbearing hips, is what
damn.
you're telling
So
me?
what? You were like,
Kids.
what? You were judo and.
So I wrestled up until I wrestled in college for a little bit. And
Oh,
then,
wow.
And then I got my black belt in jiu-jitsu, and then I had to stop because I was hobbling around. I was like, all right. And I went to the doctor, and they were like, "You need a hip replacement, but you're too young for hip replacement."
Stop. You need an actual hip replacement?
I do. I've already had one surgery on this.
So
Oh,
I didn't
Yeah.
know that you could be too young for hip replacement. I would have assumed
Yeah.
that they want to get you young, where you'd heal faster.
So a hip replacement only lasts for like 30 years.
Shit.
So they were like, you would need another one like in your 60s. Like, do you plan on dying in your 60s? Because like,
You're
if
like-
you get a second one, then it's like way worse. It's like a really bad thing.
Oh,
right.
so
Kathy, I know, is watching. She's had a double hip replacement. Just ignore this.
Kathy, your hip replacement will not need to be changed.
No,
You've got a
because
good
she's
one.
So I
70.
didn't know that. They
Oh.
last.
Oh, so
Okay,
she's
she's
you're-
all right.
Yeah, you're fine.
She just had it?
She had one 4 years ago, and then the other one's 2 years ago. Now she needs a knee.
Damn.
Oh, so she's all replacement parts. She's like
Yeah,
basically new.
Yeah.
She's basically
like
brand
bionic.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
She's basically brand new. They just
Robo
Robo
Kathy.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Robo Kathy. That's
I
the one
like that.
go
They just
away
keep
with.
the
Yeah.
inside, replace all the new internal parts, and she's
Yeah.
brand new.
They
She's
can
good to
replace
go.
your eyes now. Isn't it amazing what they can do?
They can replace your eyes?
Yeah,
The whole thing.
Not the whole thing, but like the cornea and the. I
Well,
know
that's
people
what they
get
did to her husband.
I know people get lens replacements on their eyes.
That's
Really?
what he got.
They
Yeah,
put a contact lens in
Kathy's
your eye.
husband.
Kathy's husband, he was blind.
And
Now he can see.
I had a boss. I had a boss that that had
It's
lens
adorable.
replacement. He was blind. Now he wants a divorce. So he said,
And he's deaf and he's going for a hearing
They
aid.
give him sight, and he's like, I need a divorce.
"Yeah, I needed to." Yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
My wife's
Who's-
got two
I
hip
had that.
replacements.
I had a conversation like that with Keegan, like I guess it was like 4 years ago. So
Yeah.
I got glasses like 15 years ago, right?
Okay.
And then I just never went back to the eye doctor. I was like, F it, I have my glasses. They were
Yeah.
fine. They just lasted forever. And then, you're supposed to go like every year, but I hadn't gone for like 10 years. So one day I was like, you know what, I should probably go and have this adjusted.
Yeah.
And like my prescription was like wildly different. And I also hadn't been wearing my glasses at that point for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I come back and I'm talking to Mike, and he's like, and I put on my glasses, and I'm like, wow, I never knew you were overweight.
That's great.
You guys are like crushing. I keep saying this when I see you guys, and it's probably annoying at this point, but you guys look phenomenal.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
No, you know, I don't find that annoying. You know what I do find annoying when people are like, oh my God, I didn't even recognize you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I have
Well,
the
no, you
same
still
face,
look the
okay?
same.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
really.
not like,
You
you
didn't
know.
change that much.
Like, I lost now 57 pounds. I was 50
Oh my
for the longest. I was 57 pounds. But like, I actually should show you. Bozy sent me some pictures the other day, like a recent one, and then like one
Yeah.
from like 2020. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, but this like, I'm definitely round. Now I'm like more of an oval. Right? But my face still looks the
Yeah.
same to me. So when people are like, I didn't even
Oh, yeah, no, of
recognize you,
course.
and I'm like, really?
Well, you look younger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You do
Good.
look younger.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was something about you that like very radiant now. You look
Yeah.
very radiant. Something
thank
about
you.
You
Thank
do.
you.
No,
Thank you.
I
Did you just get new glasses too?
No, they didn't come yet.
He
You
did
missed
go
the
to doctor, though.
beginning of the show. My right eye is weaker than my left eye, so I told Nancy I want to wear like an eye patch so that don't strain the bad eye that much.
Oh, well, don't start now. You got to do that at the beginning of October. Like, just wear a pirate hat and like carry a
And a parrot?
Yeah, a parrot, and then
Yeah, you can get something out of that month.
yeah, just a whole month.
Also, going back to Jeff Bosey, I heard Jeff Bosey is a super fast runner, and I'm like, it's getting to me that I think Bosey could beat me in a race.
Where did you hear that? I've never heard that.
Tony Walker said that,
That's only when
but Tony
somebody-
Walker has one
He has
leg.
one leg.
But he said that like him.
A man with one leg is telling you somebody's faster than you.
But he said that they raced like him, Jeff Bosey, and like a couple other comics.
Yeah,
raced.
me and Tim.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so
okay.
you were in the race.
So yeah, I was in the race. So this is actually funny. They're like stretching, right? I pulled up with Juliana like I always do. They've been there for like 30 minutes. They're stretching and they're warming up or whatever. And I go everywhere with my little girl. I just show up. I think we're just coming back from Girl Scouts or something. And I'm in like shoes. I'm not even in sneakers. I'm like in like real shoes. And they're like, oh, we're getting ready to race. And I'm like, I'll jump in there. Yeah, Bosey, I think had like I don't know if he's fast all the time, but I think he had that adrenaline. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be beaten by
Yeah.
these two chubs and a guy with one leg.
Yeah.
Right? So he won. But I came in second and I was wearing not sneakers. So
Yeah.
I don't think it was that he was so fast.
Yeah.
I think the competition
Competition.
wasn't exactly fast because it was
There you
Tim Tim lost a lot of weight, I think since 2020, but he
Yeah.
was like bigger, and he played football and stuff, so he has like all sorts of deteriorating joints.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was a little round ball rolling down the the path, and then we have Tony Walker, with one leg, singular leg.
I
So
didn't think he could run.
no, he could. I mean, not fast, but
he can get out of the way.
he's not beating Jeff Bosey. But I think that you guys should redo the race.
We never did it.
No, I'm saying
He
I think we
wasn't
should
in it,
redo
yeah.
the whole
Oh,
race,
yeah.
start over, and then see what happens.
Because the governor's, I went up to him. I was like, I heard you're a fast runner. He's like, I'm very fast. A lot of people don't think so. And I'm
Oh my
like,
God, what a great imitation.
I know that was a really good
That was
Boozy
very
imitation.
fast.
I think he's better than that. I think he's actually half fast.
I'm gonna fucking.
I'm sorry, it was
He
there. It was
is, he is
there.
that. He is
Forgive
that too.
me.
But that was a great Boozy impression because you even narrowed your eyes.
Yeah.
I noticed that the
Yeah.
other day about him. As soon as he starts talking to you, he's like,
Yeah, I'm like, I'm right here. I'm in front of you. And he's loud. I'm like, again, I'm right here, Bozy. Yeah.
No, he's all right, Coach.
I don't know if I could stomach losing to Bozy though. I'm gonna have to.
there's your,
You're
See,
not gonna lose the boat.
I think that's
that
what
would be
happened.
scary.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened that day. Is like ever since like Bozy like popped out on the scene with his like Dr. Fedora whatever, we've all made it a point. We've all made it a point to make fun of him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for the most part, we all make fun of it. We all love him, right? Like
Yeah.
if somebody outside of the comedy scene had the audacity to say anything to him, people would like people would fall on that person, kill them. But
Yeah.
inside
Well,
the
I'm
comedy
alive.
scene, we're all you're in the comedy
You're
scene.
in the comedy
You're
scene.
in the comedy scene.
In the comedy scene, everybody's
Yeah.
game, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Bozy gets it a lot more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Right. So
And he's
like,
got a girlfriend now.
and he
right?
has a girl, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know
yeah.
what I don't know what
I congratulated
I don't know
them.
what's wrong with
You
her.
think you
but
think Bozy's got a big cock?
I mean, I'd have to assume.
I'm thinking,
I'd have
I'm
to
thinking
assume.
that's what it has to be.
Or
I have
has
to
to be.
assume.
or a good tongue. You know.
Oh, baby.
You have a
I don't know.
good-
He's got something because
Yeah. I mean,
like,
seriously.
No.
No, it's got to be one thing or the other.
No.
He's gotten some really good-looking chicks where I'm like, yeah.
I've seen
Alright.
him with.
Way.
I mean, he
I
has
just
a
kinda look at them like
personality.
this,
Yeah.
Ish.
He has a
Ish.
personality.
He has a personality.
Hair.
He has a personality.
personality.
He's got one.
He also has legs. Can
He's
feet.
got like, and he looks beautiful as a bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that people don't get. That's an in joke. He does.
Girls
the
do
knock
love
'em-
a man who's comfortable enough
the
in
knock 'em
sexuality
dead.
to wear a dress.
He does the
Girls
knock 'em
like
dead.
that.
It's confidence.
The knock 'em dead comedy. They do the murder mysteries
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and he played the daughter. He played Tony Walker's daughter with.
Okay.
There was-
He had the
you
heavy
know.
black eyebrows, the wedding
Yeah, the
gown,
unibrow,
and they picked him
and he picked me to
to
be
go
his
up
groom.
on stage.
So we went on
It was-
stage, and you know,
It was
I had to.
hilarious.
I had to bend him over on stage.
Is this where you admit that you made out with Jeff Bozy in front of your wife?
Yes.
Like this is where you admit it?
Yes.
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 My wife was there.
I
She
was
took
there.
the
I
pictures.
I know what I'm saying. In front of
Yeah.
your wife,
Well,
you
she
Yeah.
banged Santana, so it's okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
banged Santana.
right
Gotta
like
be.
this week.
And no,
No,
if she
it
banged him
No.
this week, they'd both be dead.
1969.
She banged him in his prime. Would you
In
let
his
her,
prime.
Would you let her have a hall pass with Santana?
Listen, try it, you buy it. That's all.
I
So,
have,
like,
you
she
know,
can't
listen.
have, like for her
I
birthday,
was
she can't get a hall pass.
Freaking
Sure.
shit when
I
I
think-
was younger.
I-
I got to show you pictures.
Yeah, but
I
we
think
play.
you were.
Listen,
I was.
we
Whatever.
She was. You see
I
pictures
used
of
to-
us when we were younger. We were both.
Oh, he was really
we
hot.
were in
This guy?
graduate-
Yeah, oh, it's
Can
hard
we
to
pull up
believe,
some-
but
No, we can't just pull them up.
I got to send you pictures. You're
All
going to
right.
be going, no, that's not him.
You need to show
All right.
me. You need to show me.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Anyway,
for,
yes, Nancy, of course, would get a pass,
Yeah.
but then I get a pass.
Yeah, I'm so excited
Yeah,
for
good for
Travis
you.
to be jerking off at young pictures of Nancy this week.
The-
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
who would your pass be?
What for me?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of tough.
Is yours definitely Santana?
No.
Oh,
I used to
okay.
date.
I thought you were
Who
gonna recycle
who
it.
was I? Who did I
Jeff
date?
Goldblum.
I used to date Jeff Goldblum. You know who he is?
Yes.
Really?
Life finds a way.
When,
The Fly,
so I
Jurassic
think-
Park.
I think
Yeah, yeah. Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
But
Jurassic Park.
when she was with him, he was. Did you know?
The Fly?
It's before the
Was
Fly.
before
No,
The
no,
Fly.
before
He's
the.
probably even better.
You remember the
than that.
movie Death Wish with Charles Bronson?
Yes.
He was one of the goons who raped Charles Bronson's daughter and killed the wife.
He was. He
He
was.
was
dude.
Yeah.
one of the goons.
Yep.
And that's when she-
I've got
That's
to.
when I was dating him.
I've got to.
Really?
Yeah, I
gotta
went
relook
from
at
that
it.
to this. What
And
the
that's
fuck?
when she dated him.
He looks good now, though.
He
How old
looks
is he? He looks
fantastic.
good
He
now.
looks-
He's always looking.
I'm
good.
a
You know
little-
what?
I'm
Yeah,
2
he's
years
a
older
man
than
that
him.
he's one of those guys who looks more handsome as he gets older.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Very-
He was
very
weird
smart.
looking. He was weird looking younger,
And-
and then
yeah.
as he got older,
Older,
Like
more
the-
distinguished.
The
And
the big chill, the fly. He was kind of a weird.
yeah,
He was hot in the fly. I think
You think
he's
so?
good
I
looking.
think he
He's a good
was
looking guy
like-
in the fly.
I think that might have been when he was
But it
old
was
enough to
hot.
start getting better looking. But I think
Yeah,
he
he's
started
hot.
getting good looking
It was
in
hot.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park was
Yeah.
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 More distinguished.
Yeah.
So why'd you guys break up? Why'd you break up with Jeff Goldblum?
And does he have a big dick?
Yes, and he was just. Well, I'm trying to think. It was just he met her. He met his first wife,
Gina Davis?
Gina Davis.
They were dating.
They were dating. He was dating me and her at the same time. Can you
That
imagine
whore.
me? Yeah, really.
That whore. How dare she?
And she
Slap
divorced
my
him. I would have never divorced him.
Yeah, and she divorced him. What a
Yeah.
Gina Davis move.
Yeah. I
Doesn't
would've-
she leave everybody though for the?
He's
for the
very
next
happily
man?
married with children now.
But then
Who, Gina Davis?
Gina
No,
Davis
him.
left him for somebody else too, and then that
Yeah.
guy for the 30-year-old ping pong guy.
Right.
Right.
She left him for Rennie Harlan, I think, the guy who made The Long Good Night. Remember that movie with
Oh, I
her?
actually love that movie.
She married that director. She was married to
Then
that
she was
director,
with the
and
other
then she
I
left
lived in
him.
Manhattan then, so
Oh,
you know I had a shared apartment in Manhattan for 17 years. So
He's from New York originally.
he was born in Brooklyn, wasn't he? Born in Brooklyn, I think it was.
I
Brooklyn.
think he's from around
Yeah,
here.
he's from New York.
He made a bunch of movies in New York when he first started.
Yeah, still has an apartment in. Well, it's not exactly a penthouse, but you know. But I haven't spoken to him or anything in decades.
You should message
Yeah.
him.
Should
I
message
should
him.
now, you
Should
know.
message
I'm
him,
thinking
yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool to get him on the show?
Well,
That would
he's
bring
not
our
coming-
ratings
he's
up.
not-
Wow, Jeff!
Well, get
You know-
yourself in the
Remember
next
how
Jurassic
gorgeous
Park
I
movie.
was?
They
All
won't
right,
stop
listen.
cranking him out.
Yeah.
We're doing it again. The
Talking
guests
about
are
us.
interviewing you.
You guys are interesting people. I want to know. You got there's a plethora of information.
I never banged Jeff Goldblum. I want to know how it was. I
Yeah,
want to know
yeah.
all the information.
Yeah. What's it you never
It's
told
not
me?
the only big story, but
Oh,
no, we got
come on now.
yeah.
But you never said your whole past though.
I know. I'm still
Are you
thinking. I've
kidding?
got a few of them.
He didn't
got a few
he
of
never
them.
lived with a woman before me. He hardly had any girlfriends before me. And with me, how old were you when you met me and we had
36, 37.
Oh wow. Okay. so
Okay,
later.
all right. One, you ever see the movie Night of the Comet?
I know you never
Catherine Mary Stewart?
said. Okay.
I have a big thing for her.
Catherine Mary Stewart.
Catherine Mary
But he
Stewart.
never
I
put
think
his
I've
thing
seen
in.
the
Weekend,
movie now.
weekend,
No,
at,
no.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay.
Weekend at Bernie's.
yeah.
She was the love interest in Weekend at Bernie's.
Really?
Oh, okay,
The
I gotta
last
look her
star-
up. I
The
gotta
last
look her up.
Starfighter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my son takes me on a Father's Day 10 years ago now. On a Father's Day, he takes me to the Cradle of Aviation Museum, and they're having a science fiction convention there. So it's wild. We're up on the second floor, and Ryan runs into, he was going to college at the time. He runs into one of his college buddies. They're talking, and they're doing, and I look and I see the tables where people are selling. I see this very attractive woman with these posters behind her, and I had just watched one of my favorite movies is Night of the Comet, where a comet kills most of the people
Almost
on
everybody,
Earth,
right? Yeah.
and it turns some of them into zombies. But Catherine Mary Stewart and her sister survived. So I'm looking, and I said, Ryan, who is that woman down there? Oh, Dad, I forgot to tell you, Catherine Mary Stewart's here. Boom! I took off. I went, and I was like circling her, like a vulture
In
circling.
the
her.
intro, isn't there a picture of you and her in the intro?
It might be in the intro,
in the
yeah.
intro of the show.
So that's your whole pass.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
only
sure.
one. That's the only one.
You didn't
No,
screw
there's
him.
No, I'm
others.
saying he's saying if he got a hall pass, that's who you would go for.
There's
You
this,
can go for anybody he wants.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're,
there's a
you
singer
got an
that
open hall pass.
There's a-
Together
open.
32
there's a
years,
blues
I could-
there's a
Please,
blues
Please,
guitarist.
please do me a favor.
Oh,
Man
he's
down.
breaking the
Man
furniture.
down.
And I missed something here. We're going down to the last minute. But oh God!
What did you say?
I said,
Like,
please,
please.
go ahead. Be my guest.
She just printed you up a book of hall passes to get you out of the house. She's like, here, goodbye.
Go,
Yeah,
go.
how about
Eat
that?
it.
How about that massage parlor down the road there?
Oh, I've never been in there. So
Me neither.
Yeah, we have a little happy endings place down the road.
So they say, and
So
I
they
was.
say, I don't know.
And listen, and she brought this up the other day about the
said,
happy
"Go check
ending,
it out."
and I didn't tell her.
Please,
I parked. I
please.
parked in that parking lot in the back, but so I could so I could smoke.
Okay.
So I'm smoking, and some very attractive Chinese woman walks by. She says hi, right? And she's about 25 years old. So I'm like hi, and I'm smoking. And I'm like, I wonder if she gives a happy ending. I mean, I felt like I want to just go in and say, if I would get a happy ending, would it be from you? You know,
You can't go in there like that. You gotta be
But
cool.
You gotta be
I-
cool, and you get in a
That's
massage
why
and everything.
I couldn't do. I can't.
I feel like you can't even. I think if you even ask, you're not gonna get it. You just
Yeah.
have
No,
to.
they'll think you're
All
a
right.
cop.
Yeah, you just have to.
Yeah,
You just have
yeah,
to
yeah.
assume you're gonna get it, and if you don't, walk out. And
Oh
if
my
you
God!
do,
Anyway,
it's
we're,
over.
Thumbs
we're
up.
out of time.
Damn it!
We had so much
I
fun.
really
We're out
want
of
a
time.
longer hour.
I wish you could come back. Carla will be on the next show.
Call
See you next
show,
Tuesday.
and we'll have her back, and we'll definitely have Travis back.
Thank
I
you.
Yeah,
promise
thank you
guys.
both.
You
Thank you
guys-
both.
Thank
for
you
being
for
on the
having
show.
us. Come.
Thanks.
And this is her cute little daughter. Hugs.
Oh, it's my munchy
She's
munchkin.
adorable.
Jay.
Turn around.
All
put
right,
her
thanks a
down.
lot for watching. Thank you all for watching.
Thanks.
See you in 2 weeks.
27th, August 27th. Big show.
Big show.
Big show.
Tune in.
Huge. Huge.
Who's gonna be on?
Joey Cola.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Joey Cola.
Joey's coming on.
Okay. Yeah,
All right, and that's. I think we're done, right?
we're done.
When do I see 46? I saw
Because
no
you still
seconds.
have seconds.
But
Yeah,
we
I
had no
know.
seconds.
No, now you're overtime. You're overtime.
We're
is going up.
overtime.
Oh, we're overtime.
All right, let's go.
Oh, well, because you girls gotta go now.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yada, yada, yada.